How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Ultraman card game video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today, we're opening up the latest Ultraman card game set, the 8th set in the Ultraman card game, Converging Bonds. As always, I'm really stoked to open this up. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Subaraya and the Ultraman card game for sending me this box and sponsoring the video. And I also want to just give a general huge shout out to the Ultraman franchise in general for celebrating its 60th year anniversary. That is a long amount of time, and you know, it's something very cool to be said about a very legendary IP such as Ultraman, one that maybe isn't as big here in the West, but is maybe one that folks are starting to pay attention to and get into, like myself. I only recently got into Ultraman through the Ultraman card game, which, by the way, I think is actually very cool and very unique. If you're one of those people out there who play TCGs and you're like, oh, I wish we had some, you know, unique games to play. Yo, hey, check it out. The Ultraman, here's the Ultraman card game. It's actually pretty unique and plays almost like nothing else on the TCG market. So, yeah, just big shout out to Subaraya as well as the Ultraman just franchise in general for celebrating 60 years. And so, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into our top down and crack into the latest booster box of the Ultraman card game, Booster Pack 8. Let's do it. All right, here is our booster box, and I am ready to crack this open. I actually don't know much about this set, so it's going to be really fun to just kind of like open it up and see what there is to be had inside. And like I mentioned, I'm a newer fan of Ultraman. It is something that I recently picked up with the Ultraman card game. The first Ultraman movie that I watched was Ultraman Rising, which I thought was really good. Definitely waiting for like a follow-up to that. But as you can see here, there's 114 types of cards, 30 parallels, and here's kind of like the breakdown. There's only 4 quad rares, which is interesting. Then we have 8 triples, and then double R's, rares, uncommons, and commons, and there's also 30 parallel cards as well. So lots of stuff, actually, lots of stuff. Then we have 24 packs, 12 cards per pack. Ooh, and a box topper. So let's see your box topper. We have Bemular. Look at this dude. My favorite thing about Ultraman is I just really like the kaiju, man. The kaiju are really cool. Maybe not my absolute favorite thing. I mean, I like the Ultraman themselves, but I am a big kaiju fan. So absolutely love to see it. All right, first pack we have the Aegis Super Conference, or EGIS Super Conference. As always, the Ultraman cardstock is very, very good. Like thick, really nice cardstock. We have Ultraman Ginga. You can tell the rarity by the top, by the way. The little C at the top is common. Ultraman Titus or Titus, Ultraman Fuma, Melba. We have Absolute Tartarus. And then we have Ultraman Taiga, double R, very nice. So I'll set everything over here, but we're going to put our double R's up top. And then we have Ultraman Arc as a rare. And then we'll kind of separate. We have Battle for Tomorrow. And then Rosso, Titus, and then Tregear, Ultraman Tregear. I apologize if I mispronounce anything. Once again, I'm not super familiar with every Ultraman series. Pretty limited, honestly. Ooh, running back the same pack. We got the Super Conference. Ultraman Victory. Rosso, Fuma. At some point, we'll go quicker. Ooh. Grigio King or Grigio King. I like this one. That one's very cool. Tartarus Blue. That's another double rare and a rare. So Ginga. Ooh, this one looks sweet. The Absolute Conspiracy. Chapter 1, The Beginning. Ultraman Blue, Arc, and then Guile Arc. I think in the last couple Ultraman boxes we've opened, we've gotten some pretty nice stuff. Oh, big fist. Give him the big bonk. The forgotten past. I like the big bonk. Ooh, we got our first like textured card. We have an AP Ultraman Fuma. And then we try to get the foiling in this game is actually like extremely good. You can kind of see like the texturing and the foiling. They do a fantastic job. We'll put that down there. We got another double R, Ultraman Victory. Getting a lot of double Rs. We got another, dude, this pack is cracked. So we had the AP, double R, regular rare Fuma, and then we got something else back here. This is triple R, dude. We got Ultraman Victory triple R, and once again, you can kind of see the foiling on this. I think if you're like a big Ultraman fan or collector, even just collecting this game would be really cool. But I do want to mention, like I mentioned at the start, I genuinely think this is a ooh, this guy looks sweet too. The Absolute Tartars. I genuinely think the Ultraman card game is extremely unique. If you just want to play a game that is like, you know, different than anything else, I think Ultraman card game is very, very good for that. Oh, the Grigio, Pinot Grigio King. We have Ginga. Very nice. That's just a regular R. It's like the first pack we're not getting a... Ooh, I like Trigger Dark. Oh! We have a triple rare. Ultraman Triggear. Hold on. Oh, dude, that looks sick. Look at the emblem in the background. Yeah, I like the... I don't know, I like the bad guys. It looks cool. That's another triple rare. Nice, very nice. I was going to say that was the first pack that we've gotten that didn't have a double R. But it had a triple R as well. So all of our packs have had double Rs or higher so far. We have another conference. Yo, our conference packs have been pretty good. He's like doing a water kick, but I thought he was like jet skiing or something at first. We have Fuma, so back to the double R. This one has original artwork. So as you can see, some of the stuff in the Ultraman card game has like well, I don't know if this one is actually. There's some like screen grabs and that kind of stuff from like classic Ultraman scenes, but like here's like a screen grab. But they also have like original artwork as well. It's like a mix between original artwork and like classic stuff, and I like that. I mean, once again, I'm new to Ultraman, but I imagine if you're a fan, Inheritance of Light, having like original, you know, pictures of stuff that you really like is cool, but also having original art is also cool. When I look at TCGs, I tend to try to go towards all original artwork, but you know, for something as storied and you know, as Ultraman, I think it's cool to have the original stuff. Oh, we've got a dupe of the Ultraman Triggear triple R. Or maybe that's a sign to like run this in a deck. Very cool. I'm very curious to see how many triple Rs we get. We've gotten 3 triple Rs already. They added the quad rares, so we'll have to see if we can get a quad rare. Maybe that... Oh, we definitely got some shiny stuff in this pack. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. First of all, look at this guy. Guile Baku, the Dream Beast. But the border on this looks crazy. What is... Oh, speaking of which, we have hit one of the triple rares. Ultraman Ginga Victory. Oh, that looks sick, dude. Let's get the foiling on this. Oh yeah, the foiling pattern is like, you got like these little, like pattern within the pattern. Yeah, that looks really good, dude. That looks really good. And then we also got an AP in the same pack. So we got quad rare AP. We'll take a look at the AP as well. AP is like parallel, right? So it's just kind of like a alternate foiling and maybe art for a lower rarity card. Whereas like this one is like a high rarity, like functionally different. And then we got oh my god, dude, this is like five rares. We got 5 rares. They really juiced this up. So we got the quad R. We got the AP. We'll put the AP up top. Then we got a rare. We got a rare, and then we got a double rare. Wow. Okay. Well then. That seems pretty good. I'm very curious to see how many trip or quads we'll get in a box. I feel like it's maybe just like 1. I feel, because it said there's only 4 in the set. So we have a double R, and then we have big kicks. Big kicks. Time to run, Yuma. Yeah. Sure. Just go a little jog, a little Yuma jog. All right, let's see. We got... I can't hear your voice. I can't hear you. Take off your mask. Helmet. Maybe it's just part of their face. We got another Fuma. Peace Fuma. We have Ultraman Arc. I think, you know, getting like the duplicates here is like pretty good, because that means that we will you know, have playables, right? When you're collecting, maybe you only want one of each, but if you want to play card games, it's nice to get the dupes, so you can actually have like multiples of the powerful cards in your decks, which is good. Gailbaku, I like the Gailbaku. Also, we got another AP. This is our third AP, and the art in this one is sick, dude. They're kind of like doing the, you know, like kind of like the, you know, hands in kind of deal. Very, very cool. All right, well, a lot more APs than I expected. Did it used to be like 2 per box? I'm not sure. We got Ultraman Blue double rare. We got a Carmira double rare. Wait, we have another triple rare. What the heck? In the back, AP 2 double rares. This looks cool. And then this triple rare, the Ultraman Ginga Strium. Yeah. All right. All right. Also looks very cool. Yeah, you get a lot of shiny cards. We're gonna have to like you know, move on down to this rank here. Dude, we're not even like halfway through the box. We'll see if it continues, but it feels like we were like front loaded, but maybe with the set is just spiced. The moment is our bond. The Ultraman thing that I think I mentioned this in a previous Ultraman video. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but Shin Ultraman is the one that's been recommended to me to watch the next. And let me know if that's if you agree with that, if that's a good choice. I feel like it is. From everything that I've seen, from I kind of looked at like some not reviews, but I kind of looked at like, you know, the IMDb rating and that kind of stuff to see like, oh, is this a good one to kind of go into? And it seems good. People seem to really like the Shin Ultraman. So we have Strium. We have Swede Alien Form. Oh, this is a double rare, by the way. I like the Swede Alien Form, though. That's cool. Absolute Tartarus. Yeah, man, this game is this game is fun to open. It feels like you get a lot of nice pulls here. We have Inheritance of Light. We got I was gonna say Crusty Ultraman. He's like more dusty, dude. I see another crazy border. Is this another like quad rare? Is another quad rare. Ultraman Taiga. Not to be confused with Tiga. I know there's a Tiga and a Taiga. Yo, this looks sick, dude. Yeah, quad rare. All right, dude. Let's go. Double quad rare, and then into a rare, and then the Vict Lugiel, which looks rad. Big fan of that dude. Melba. I like the monsters. Hold on, let me go ahead and cycle my camera real quickly. I need to swap the battery. All right, and we're back, and we'll open up the last half of the box. Still pretty fun though. Got big big bonkers. We have Tiga. This is Tiga. Tiga spelled with a just IGA. See, I'm learning. I'm learning. We got Ultraman Arc, Tregear. We got Arc, or this is Guile Arc. We got Ultraman Blue, big kicks. Just for kicks, Ultraman Tregear. And then we have Strium. And then I do like the Absolute Tartarus. Dude, anything if you have Absolute in your name, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Here we have Super Conference. If your name was Absolute Victory, that'd be pretty rad. Absolute Arc, Absolute Tregear. You just put Absolute in front of it, and you're like balling. We have Titus, Ultraman Titus. That's a double rare. Got another Speed Kick, Trigger Dark, and then we have Tiga. He's just giving that guy a hug. You know, they're just pals. Don't worry about it, just pals. Another big bonk. Give him the hammer fist. Ooh, that Rosso art looks cool. Fuma, big kick. Tregear, another big kick. They can have battling kicks. Wait a minute. No, it doesn't quite line up, but it's close. It's close. Tartarus. We have Rosso, the double R. Guile Arc. We are one. Ooh, that looks like the Taiga here. Yeah. Very cool. I like how it looks like this is kind of like a powered up version, and their headgear gets more ornate. We have Showdown Arc versus Wheel Arc. I do like that. I do like the callbacks to like specific events or episodes or whatever. That is pretty cool. We have Ultraman Victory Double R. That looks sick. We have an Ultraman Tregear. Also looks very cool. Hey, if you are really big into the Ultraman card game, what are like the best cards from the set in terms of like competitive playability? Like, what's the one that, or the cards that the competitive players are like, yo, I need to get my hands on that? Is it like the quad rares, or is it something else? Is it just like an uncommon or something? You know, because I know how TCGs work. Sometimes it's like the commons or the uncommons that are the really big ones. Speaking of which, though, we have Ultraman Victory. This is another triple. I think we got, yeah, this was our second one. So we got another duplicate on our triple. Though we are getting a lot of them. We do have a decent amount. Though I've kind of like the triples and the quads and the APs are all kind of mixed. They're all kind of mixed in there. Yeah, I feel like the pulls in this particular box might be like pretty indicative of what like your own box opening experience might be. We have some rares. Whoops. Because I feel like we haven't hit any like crazy thing. We haven't hit any like a signed card or something like that. But I feel like maybe it's like 2 per box for the quads. And I think like that might be something that if you bought a box and you opened it, you can maybe open up something similar. Which is like good to note. Like a double rare and then an R here. It's good to note because I feel like we got a lot of like nice shiny cards, and if that's kind of like the average or the normal, that's kind of a good sign, right? I think so. You never want to open up a box that just doesn't feel like you got a lot of cool stuff. You have Victory, Wheel Arc. Those are just rares. What's this? Enshrined by Kiwami. Enshrine him with a boot to the solar plexus. We only got a couple more packs left, but yeah, I mean, game is really fun. It's fun to open. I would highly recommend checking out the Ultraman card game if you haven't, especially once again if you're one of those people who are like, ooh, do we got our third? We got our third one. We got our third Ultraman Tregear triple rare. Okay, you know, I said I liked it. And the game was like, here you go. Anyway, I was getting at, like, if you haven't tried out Ultraman card game, there's some really good starter deck products. They have, I can't remember what it's called, but they have one that's like a competitive deck, like right out of the box. That's pretty good, if you can find that. I did a video of that not too long ago, or maybe a couple months ago. So go ahead and, go look on the channel, and go find the competitive starter deck opening kind of deal. If you can find that, I think it's great. I do have that one all sleeved up. That is the Ultraman deck that I currently have. But yeah, I do recommend it. It's a cool game, and it's like I said, fairly unique. All right, so this is our last pack. Let's see. We got a Guile. We do have the Guile Baku. We do have a Guile Arc rare. We have a Swede Alien Form rare. I do like Swede. And then that's gonna basically do it for us here. Yeah, let's kind of like gather these up because I want to just take note of how many triples and whatnot that we got. Because I feel like we got a lot of like dupe triples. So these were our these are the APs that we got. Pretty cool. APs, like I said, are basically like alternate art foils, which they look very nice. I do like this Fuma a lot. They actually all look really, really cool. I like the speed lines on this one. Looks very cool. And then, of course, we got our triples. So we got 6 triple rares. Half of them. We got 6 triple rares, but only 3 different ones. So we got 3 Tregears, 2 Victories, and then 1 of the Strium. So this is basically just being like, yo, you should play this card in a deck. And then finally, we got the big hitters here. We got the Ultraman Ginga Victory and the Ultraman Taiga. The Tri-Strium, specifically, which are very cool. Yeah, cool like quad rare cards. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you for taking the time to check out the Ultraman card game. Once again, big shout out and thank you to Super Raya and the Ultraman card game for sending me this to check out and sponsoring the video. I really appreciate it. It's a cool game, and I like, you know, checking it out every new set. So thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you next time for some more card game content. These two are definitely my favorites, but hey, we got this guy. we got this guy. All right, we'll see you next time.